Hello, I'm Doodle Summer and welcome to my channel. This is my first ever video and we're doing a speed build in Sims 4. I don't really know what I'm building here. I don't really know what to call it besides a monstrosity, but it's kind of like just like a small house, like a loft kind of, like modern I guess, kind of. I keep on saying kind of because I have no idea what I'm saying or what I'm doing. So hopefully in the future I'll be able to look back in this video and like laugh at how horrible both the build and this voiceover is. I've done this voiceover like a couple times. The first time I mainly talked about the audio and why it's so bad. Long story short, I'm sitting in the grass next to a road because I had some issues finding a good place. It was a really long story. I spent like 5 minutes talking about it in my first voiceover instead of actually talking about the build, so I'm probably going to use this one instead of that one unless I make some really stupid mistakes in the next couple of minutes, which is highly probable. Anyway, this build. So, you see I'm kind of playing with the windows here. I usually have a lot of trouble with the windows. Oh, and also the stairs there. I spent probably 10 minutes trying to figure out how to make the stairs work. I kind of cut that part out of the video. Also, later in this video, I spent another 10 minutes trying to place the freaking toilet paper in a convenient space next to the toilet, and I ended up just giving up on that. I cut that part out too, just to not have toilet paper on the screen for 10 minutes. So that's great. So you can see here I kind of started choosing to have more of those brown and gray colors, and this is where I decided it's going to be kind of a modern house, hence the windows. Originally it was going to be kind of like a barnish style, like the windows I was using and the doors kind of gave that vibe, but now it's like a much more modern house, and that kind of influenced how I designed the interior as well. And I think this house actually turned out pretty well. Like looking at it right now in the video, the outside looks pretty good. I think it's better than all my builds so far. I mean, I got The Sims 4 in late May or early June, around then, so I've only been playing for a couple months now, and I've barely done any builds at all, and so I have very little experience and I have very little talent regarding this. Some of you guys are so talented. I've seen other speed builds and just pictures on Twitter. Oh, and speaking of Twitter, my Twitter is at doodlepoodle14 if you want to check me out there. I just tweet random stuff that pops into my mind, and mainly Sims related content, so feel free to follow me there if you want, or DM me if you want to talk to me, or comment down this video or whatever. You can talk to me wherever if you want to. And I did a poll on Twitter to see what you guys wanted as audio in a speed build, and the majority, I think 39%, wanted a voiceover, and so here I am doing a voiceover. I have no idea what I'm doing, but whatever. Anyway, I was talking about my earlier builds. They're all really bad because, well, what I used to do is I had to design the interior first, because I was like, oh, who cares about the exterior of a house? All you ever play in The Sims 4 is with the interior, and so I just kind of half-ass the outside. I go, it doesn't matter, but it does matter. It matters a lot to me anyway, and to a lot of people, I'm assuming. So I've started in the past couple of builds doing the outside first and then furnishing. So it can be sometimes inconvenient because it takes a while to learn. Wait, what am I saying? You can see here, it's not that roomy, and if I did the inside first, I probably would have made it a tiny bit bigger. I don't usually make designated rooms for the dining room or the kitchen or the living room or anything like that. It's usually an open space, and in this house it's kind of hard not to do that just because it's kind of really small. It's not as small as some other builds that I've seen. You guys are insanely talented. You know how to use a small amount of space, but I don't. I am struggling this video. So you can see the living room is pretty hard for me. So originally I had a TV there and just 2 couches, so I kept the couches but decided against the TV and that bookshelf. I really love that bookshelf. It's really pretty. It's probably one of my favorites. I tried adding rugs and stuff, but it didn't really work out. Oh, I forgot I kept that rug. I tried adding a TV and stuff, but it wouldn't fit, and well, I guess it would technically fit, but it looked really bad. So this house doesn't have a TV, and I also realized it doesn't have a computer either, and so I guess you don't need technology at this house. Technology is for losers. Who needs a computer, am I right? Anyway, I decided to put a chess table there kind of by the stairs because that's kind of like a nice touch. I could have put like a desk and a computer there. That'd probably be more like beneficial for the house and for actually playing this house, but chess tables are cool, I guess. In the bathroom there's only one bathroom. Well, I guess it makes sense, like it's one bed, one bath. You could have like one bed, two bath, but that's kind of fancy. And I also decided to make like a big outside area. I didn't really know what to put in that, so I just put like a grill and a table and maybe some like gardening things, I guess, because I don't know what else to do. And you can kind of tell both from the speed build and the voiceover that I have no idea what I'm doing, so hopefully I'll get better at this and I'll be able to look back on this in the future and laugh at how terrible I'm doing and look at all my previous builds. I'm actually thinking about doing a video in the future where I look at all my past builds, which aren't that many. Oh, also here, in case you're wondering why there's a huge plane, I was trying to add like a car or something kind of unique to the house. So I looked at the plane. I don't know why a sim would have a plane in their backyard, but you know. I didn't really know what to do for the bedroom because it's just a small space, so I just put like a single bed, like a dresser, not a dresser, like a bedside table. I also originally put a mirror there, but I changed that to a plant later just because it kind of goes with the vibe of this house. I don't know what the vibe is. It's just, I don't know. But anyway, the bedroom, I probably should have put like a dresser in there because right now it's just a bed, or at least put something on the bedside table. I don't usually put clutter in my houses. I'm starting to do that a bit more, but I'm also tried for this build not to use like the BB Move objects. I don't ever use that pretty much. I've used it like a couple times, but yeah. I also don't use CC for build by items because, like, to me, I build stuff to put on the gallery so other people can possibly use it, even though I don't know why anyone would use this house. You can if you want. It's under the hashtag DoodleSimmer. I'll put all my stuff there, and you guys can put stuff there if you want me to see it. I don't know. I might do a video in the future where I like look up some of your builds, so if you want me to see it, like put the hashtag DoodleSimmer, or like if I do a challenge in the future and you want to create Sims for me, or just to put in my town, that's fine too. I think I might do the 100 baby challenge, and so it would be really cool if you guys can make some baby daddies for me. Like, I'm not forcing you to at all, but if you're bored, you might as well, I guess. And if there are any other things you'd like to see me do, go ahead and comment on this video, and I'll do it because I have nothing better to do, and I'm ranting a lot. I should talk about the house more. I don't really know what I'm doing, as I said before multiple times, but I try to put like a lot of flowers, and oh my god, that was a loud motorcycle. I put a lot of trees just because I wanted this house to be kind of like a rural area. You know, it's in Newcrest because that's where I put all my builds, just to fill it up, you know. So I tried to add like a lot of plants, make it seem like really outdoorsy, and added some trees and a nice fence to make it more secluded, which I think turned out pretty well. I don't know, like, you guys can let me know what you guys think of this build, and I keep saying you guys, even though, like, I'm just assuming that people are going to watch this video and actually care about its content, but so anyway, here's this build. I think I'm almost done, I can't really tell. But anyway, there's some rocks, yada yada, so fun, and here are some pictures.